This is how I make my teacher cupcake toppers for thank you presents. People ask me how I do my edible prints. I do them on Canva. It's a brilliant site. So I know this is the right size circle. So I made some thank yous, printed them out and cut them out with my hole punch. Then I rolled out some fondant and wet it and then put the toppers on. I just weigh them down for a couple of minutes with a block of icing and then I cut them out. For this topper, I'm using my red fondant and I'm cutting out some circles. And once I've cut these circles out, I just go over them again just to make them a bit more of an oval shape. You might be able to spot what these are in a minute. And then I just use my tool to do an indent in the top and an indent at the bottom. And I think this gives them the shape that they are meant to be. And then I roll out some green sugar paste and I use my leaf cutter to cut those out, and I add that to the top of the apple, and then I also added a little brown stalk. I don't know why, I know it's apple for teacher, but apple just screams teacher and school, doesn't it? So we had to do some apples. This is a multi-circle cutter from Windsor. They do still have them online. I use it so much, it's really, really handy, and I actually got it in a closing down sale. So I did some small circles with that, rolled out some brown sugar paste and added the circles in groups of 5. And then I cut out brown rectangles from each one. I added them to some white fondant discs. Then I rolled some more thin pieces of sugar paste and added those on for the paintbrushes. Used a lighter colour for the bristles. And then I just did a few little paint splodges as well to make them look like they were in the middle of being used. For the next one, I just used my star cutter to do lots of different coloured stars because teachers really are superstars. I like to cut out some of the big stars with smaller stars and just layer them up with different colours. I try and tie in all the different colours of the other toppers just to bring them all together. And I like to do them bright and cheerful. And here are the finished toppers. I don't have lots this year. I'm busy with other celebration cakes, so I've only taken on my own children's teachers and then one other order. But these are the toppers all ready for the cupcakes next week.